Welcome back to Murica Radio, radio for and by Americans.
Good evening once again, everybody. We are back for episode 3.
Holy crap, 3 episodes already.
Yep, it seems like just yesterday we were planning this crap in the garage.
We're kind of still planning this crap in the garage.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to go ahead and say right now, thank you to everybody who's watched the videos, giving us the likes, hit us up on Facebook. We've had a few comments to some of the stuff we were asking you to do. Keep telling your friends, keep getting involved.
And to you 7 subscribers on YouTube, thank you.
And to you, 38 now?
Yeah, 38 likes on Facebook. Let's
thank
keep
you
it going.
As well. Keep it going. Tell your friends. We're going to do a little bit different thing today.
We have sponsors now.
We do. We are some broke white boys, and computers cost a lot of money.
Indeed.
So we have some sponsors, so you will hear a couple of commercials, but it ain't the YouTube commercials. It's stuff that we have to do. Just bear with us. Give it a shot. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. One of the things I want to start out talking about is obviously what was everybody talking about this weekend?
The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. All right.
Pats win. That's proof that if you cheat hard enough, you can achieve anything.
Well, you know, the bandwagoners versus the cheaters.
Yeah.
A fight for the century. So, I gotta say, man, the end of the game was very disappointing to me.
It was.
Why are you on the 1 yard line and Marshawn Lynch is a friggin' beast, even though I don't really like him? He's a beast. He couldn't be stopped. You're on the 1 yard line, second down. You run the ball, which is why I think there may have been a little something extra going on in that game that we didn't know about.
Yeah, because if you look at the quarterback's face and the Seahawks coach, when he threw it directly to the Patriot, I mean, straight to him, he just kind of shrugged and walked away like, whatever, it happens.
You just lost the biggest game in all of NFL, and you're just kind of go,
No, I'm sorry. That doesn't
my
happen.
bad.
It's a little fishy, man.
So, I don't even, like I said before, I don't even think they should have been there. I don't think the Patriots should have even been able to play. But now, they've won the Super Bowl. So what happens if they actually go in there now and say, yeah, you guys were cheating? So, are we just going to be like, oh,
well, keep your ring, but hey, no, don't do that again for the 3rd time.
Bad Patriots. Y'all need to stop. So, I wasn't impressed. I watched the game for the commercials, which had a few good ones.
Yeah.
You know, Nationwide tripped me up really bad with a dead kid.
They had some really, really depressing Super Bowl commercials this year.
That was messed up, man.
Yeah.
The Liam Neeson one was awesome.
Hilarious.
If you haven't seen that, YouTube, the Liam Neeson Clash of Clans commercial. It's hilarious.
Dodge got away with saying bitch on national television.
They did with the old people. The old man said, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's good advice.
It really is, shut up, basically, is what he said.
Yeah, don't be a bitch.
And then he speeds off in a new Charger, giving the metal symbol. It was good stuff.
The halftime show.
The halftime show was phenomenal.
And I gotta say, I kind of agree with what the internet was saying. Gas is under $2. Missy Elliott and Lenny Kravitz were in the Super Bowl.
It's great to be back in 2003, isn't it?
It is.
I'm not really that big of a Katy Perry fan, but dude, she freaking killed it.
She did. I mean, anytime you can ride in on a freaking animatronic Liger,
that's good stuff. You win.
That's a good show.
You just won the internet. Congratulations.
And then she had the whole LED stage thing going on.
That stage was trippy, dude.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was cool, man.
I peed a little.
Missy Elliott, I got to give her credit. She's lost some weight, a lot of weight.
She still got a teeth thing going on.
Yeah, well.
You can get past that.
But, I mean, she's looking good. To be out of the spotlight as long as she was, she's still looking good. She still had her stuff together. And nobody still knows what she says whenever she flips it and reverses it.
Yeah.
It's working me to work. Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's trying to say something.
Backwards?
Yeah.
No, but when Lenny Kravitz was out there, a lot of people said that all I could see when I saw him was, Senna! Oh my god! Dude from the Hunger Games. He's famous for other reasons, people. He has, several albums that are pretty good.
Yeah, he was relevant back in the day.
Yeah, he mattered.
He was pretty good. There was a lot of people who didn't like Lenny Kravitz, but I did.
I did.
He was a modern day comparison. No, don't get mad at me for saying this, but he was a modern day comparison to Jimi Hendrix.
He was. He does his best. He's a pretty good musician.
Nobody can beat Jimmy, obviously. Because he was just awesome at what he did.
Man played a right-handed guitar upside down because he was the lefty. But overall, I love the halftime show. Some of the commercials were good. Some of them really messed up. But the game was awful. I mean, if the Seahawks had gone on and won, I would have enjoyed that game. But the fact that it seemed so much like they threw the game really threw me off the whole idea. That's why I don't really follow NFL anymore. I've kind of given up on it. It's money, man.
Just a bunch of overgrown monsters manhandling each other.
Thank you, Mr. Coach Line.
Good luck with your foosball. So, guys, like we said, the Super Bowl, that's pretty much all we got for it. It was at best. Halftime show, love me some Katy Perry.
The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know star. That's right.
She wrote on the More You Know star.
Hey, I give her credit, man. It was awesome.
All right, guys, at this point, we're going to go ahead and take one of those commercial breaks we talked about. We have to do this. It's not something pre-recorded or anything, so just bear with us. This is how we get money. All right, so we can keep putting out amazing stuff for y'all.
Do you want to learn another language? Do you wish you could communicate with friends from across the world? Now introducing Regretta Stone. Regretta Stone will teach you a language by immersing you in that language. It has been proven effective time and time again to teach you several languages. Listen to these testimonials.
When I first come over from Russia, I have no idea how to English. And now with the Regretta Stone, I can get by in my day-to-day life. I thank you, Regretta Stone. Did I read that right? Thank you? Okay.
Ivan is not the only person that Regretta Stone has helped. There have been several others success stories just like his every single day. Like Jamie Lynn from Georgia. Yeah, see, whenever I started Regretta Stone, I had the intention because I worked with a telemarketer business, and there's lots of Mexicans out here now, obviously, in the United States. They just kind of let them all in. But I wanted to take Spanish so I could talk to them. So I started taking the Regretta Stone program, and let me tell you, my Spanish has increased 110%. I can hola español all day long. Como está? Muy bien, gracias, y tú? And so forth and whatnot. It just helped me out tremendously. You, yourself, can try Regretta Stone for just a low cost of $149.99 in 4 easy installments. Now introducing the new program from Regretta Stone, Ebonics, featuring such phrases as, honey, can you pass the salt?
Hey, let me get that salt.
Or, hey bitch, pass that shit over here. Also, I'm sorry friend, but I do believe the woman you were with is a little bit loose in the head.
Now that bitch cray.
Yeah, nigga, you cray.
Or other popular phrases like, you know what, friend? You know what, friend? I think you're a little bit confused about the situation, and it's a lot simpler than you're making it out to be. Hey, man, you don't think it is what it be, but it do, Holmes, you know what I'm saying?
So if you're interested in learning a new language quickly and easily, call Regretta Stone now at 555-55-REGRET. Thank you, Regretta Stone.
Did I read right? I don't know how to speak English at all.
Alright guys, we're back. Our next topic here. We're keeping on with the super theme. And we're gonna, Billy, let me ask you here. What do you think about superpowers?
Well, like in comic books and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I think they're awesome. They allow us to live out like kind of a fantasy, you know? Hey, what if there were people like this in the world?
Right. So what would you consider like some of the best superpowers to be?
Oh, dude, if I could have any, it'd be, hands down, would be flying.
Yeah.
I want to fly like crazy without a plane. That'd be awesome.
You just get a really big kite.
I could do that, but I don't like breaking bones.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a thing.
You know, I've always liked invisibility.
Yeah.
That's always a thing.
Here we go. Okay. What, are you going to go to Jessica Biel's house and sit in the shower?
All day, baby.
Lock your
All
door,
day.
girl.
You better hide yourself, because I'm coming.
That's a little weird, man.
Hey, it is what it is.
Well, if you think about it, like another one, everybody rips on Aquaman, but can you imagine if you could breathe underwater?
I thought you were going to say talk to fish. I was like, that's pretty useless.
No, I mean, screw that. That's stupid. But breathing underwater, man, that'd be awesome.
That would be cool. Hey, but talking to fish would have a good advantage, too. You could join Bassmasters.
Right.
And just be a freaking pro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dude, buy this up real quick. I'll make it good for you.
I'll let you go. We get your picture took. Just hold your breath.
That could work. You'd be rich.
Another one would be like the Flash's ability. He can perceive things super fast, and he can haul tail.
But see, is the Flash just as fast in bed as he is in real life? Does it translate to that?
That's why they call him the Flash. Sorry, Barry.
See, I don't know if I could deal with that then. You know.
Done.
Oh, sorry. It's never happened to me before.
Except for every single time this happens.
See, what about the guys that don't really have superpowers? Their only superpower is being filthy, stinking rich.
Oh, like Iron Man and Batman?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And
The fact,
the Arrow.
Yeah.
Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Filthy, stinking rich.
Yeah. Well, what kills me about that is we have like 150 billionaires in the United States right now, and not one of those greedy sons of bitches have decided to become Batman.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
How dare they?
Yeah. If I was a billionaire, you guarantee I'd be the Bat. Or at least somebody close. Maybe like
The flying rodent.
The marmots or
The marmoset.
yeah.
I am the marmoset. I strike fear into the hearts of my... What the hell is a marmoset? It's something that's very scary and traumatized me as a child. They're so cute, though. I don't like cute stuff.
Or I'd be the honey badger.
Because honey badger don't give a shit.
I love it.
No.
Dude, honey badger, did you just really beat that guy senseless just because he stole a lollipop? Honey badger don't give a shit.
Away.
Bye.
My work here is done.
So for me, I would have to say that one of the greatest superpowers that you could have is probably regeneration.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Because
I lost an arm. Hold on. Arm's back.
did you poop it or did you just regrow it?
You gotta focus, man.
Oh, okay.
You gotta believe.
That's you focusing?
You don't know me.
That's a good way to pop a blood vessel in your eye.
I think that's the least of your worries if your arm is off.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, my eye's all red. You missing an arm?
You okay? You're bleeding a lot. No, but I think if I could have a superpower, and I put a lot of the thought into this, would be telekinesis. Be super, super strong at telekinesis.
Right.
You could fly. You could move stuff with your mind to create the illusion of super strength. You could move fast. You could not even get off your couch and kill somebody. Oh, there's a war right now? Hold on. You just think about it, and every insurgent just falls over with a brain hemorrhage.
Bye, ISIS.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
They die while doing their goats.
That'd be the way to go for them.
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be the way to go.
All right, guys, we're about to take another commercial break. But first, if you have an idea of a superpower, hit us up on Facebook. Let us know what your favorite superpower is.
I'd like to hear it. I'd like to hear some of your weird ideas.
We like to know what you guys think about it. That's why we ask you all the time to notify us and let us know.
Would you guys please comment? And nobody comment. Like
Yeah,
four people comment.
We've had like 4 people comment, man. Y'all gotta get active.
Shout out real quick. We do have a shout out. James, we're gonna try and do what you suggested. Anybody didn't see, he would like to see us talk while in the background in the video stuff is blowing up, and then we also comment on the stuff that is being blown up. So we're gonna try and incorporate that. It may be in a future episode, but you're being considered, bro.
We're probably going to have to get much, much better at using the computer than what we are now. Because I have no idea how to do that. And shout out also to Brandon, because he did give us a topic idea. Brandon, I've not forgot about you, man. I just don't know kind of what you were talking about. That got pretty deep.
Yeah, man. Clarify a little bit, clear the air, and we will address that topic.
You got to remember, man. You know us. We ain't that bright.
Yeah.
And you said some pretty big words.
Anybody that saw Brandon's comment, just go on episode 2 and watch it, or go on the post and look at it and just, that is very deep and in depth. Clear the air a little bit. We'll do it in the next episode.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Rufus Hargrove from Rufus's Chicken Shack.
Rufus's Chicken Shack? I thought y'all were shut down.
Hell no, the health department can't keep us down. We got all your favorites. Come on in for the Rufus special. That's 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 wings, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and a big old jug of sweet iced tea made just like your mama likes it. Come on down and see us right off I-95. That's Rufus's Chicken Shack. Now 50% less cat. All right, guys, we're back. And we're going to talk about something.
I got to tell you, that Rufus's Chicken, that sounds pretty damn good right now.
You ever met Rufus?
He's a crazy guy.
He is, man. He's nuts. But
he's very intense.
Got some pretty good chicken, though.
He does.
Next thing we're going to talk about is a little bit controversial. I know some people may not want us to talk about this. However, we're going to talk about it anyways. And that is disciplining your child.
And we say disciplining your child. We don't mean, no, stop, honey. You don't do that. We don't cuss and throw fits in Walmart. Now, we're talking about spanking your kid.
Yeah.
How much is too much? How much is not enough?
I don't believe in beating your kids senseless, leaving marks, making them bleed, leaving bruises. But we all
knew those kids in high school. The kids that got beat too much, they were assholes.
Yeah, but I do believe in enough of a pop to get your point across. Because, let's face it, nowadays, you can't really send a kid to your room. They have TVs, iPhones, tablets, whatnot. I mean, they got toys in their room. It's unfair. Oh, you go to your room. Okay, see you later.
You're telling me to go play.
Yeah, so, I mean, you got to do something a little bit better. And a lot of kids, restriction doesn't work.
It didn't work for me.
It didn't work for me at all.
Sorry,
I still
Mom.
did it.
Sorry, Mom. You knew this, though. You put me on restriction, I'd be out the window.
It didn't work for me at all. I mean, no matter what they did, my mom even beat me, and it still didn't work. I've been beat on the side of every major roadway in the state of Florida.
He's not kidding. He has a map of the state of Florida hanging in his garage, and he's got a little thumbtack next to every major road. Yep, got my ass beat there. Yep, got my ass beat there.
And I could probably tell you the story associated with it, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good one right there.
Oh, State Road 121, just outside of Ocala. I had to pee, and Mom didn't want to stop, so I threatened to pee in the floor. I ended up peeing my pants anyways outside of the car as I was getting beat because a trucker went by, honked, and said, "Good job."
So pretty much you won. You won the argument.
Yeah, well, my mom won because I had to stay in my pee pants.
So, you stay in dirty pee pants all day?
Yeah, I was nothing
Bad
but pee
time.
pants all through Silver Springs, and it was summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got to change though once we got back in the car because it just smelled too bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, you won.
They left me by myself because I smelled so bad.
Nice.
Like they just walked away from me. I was still on the glass bottom boat. I didn't know what was going on. I rode it by myself.
Okay, getting back to it from Clint being beaten like a scalded hog, for his whole childhood. We've all seen those families in Walmart or any grocery store, Winn-Dixie or something like that. Mom, can I have this? Can I have this? No, honey, we can't have that. We got to get this. No, well, I want that. And they start throwing a fit. They start screaming. They start knocking crap off the shelves. And in the extreme cases, they start cussing at their parents.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I'd have pulled any of that when I was a kid, Mom would have beaten me while walking out of the store the entire way to the car. Then we'd have got home, and then Dad would have beat me.
I'm telling you right now, if I would have looked at my mom, and I've actually heard kids do this, like they will actually tell their parents, "You will give me this or I'll beat your ass, Martha." And I've heard that. If I was to tell that to my mom, they would have to pull her out of the store because she'd be slamming my head inside of the freezer door. I mean, it's just the way it was. But you got to figure, whenever you discipline your kids and you make sure they understand right from wrong, no matter what you do, I mean, if the restriction method works for you, it works for you. Most people don't find that the restriction method does work.
And even if you do choose to discipline your child by spanking them, you're always going to have critics. You're always going to have somebody giving you a look like, "I can't believe they beat their child." It's none of their damn business. It's your child.
Yeah.
You decide how that kid is raised.
You're a parent. And one thing that parents have got to understand, parents parent differently. I parent my kids differently than you may parent your kids. But guess what? My kids are going to be raised, and my kids are going to be respectful. My kids are going to know right from wrong. And as long as your kids know right from wrong, and your kids are safe, happy, and healthy,
Hey, whatever works.
more power to you. Go what it is. I'm not going to judge you because that's another thing. Don't judge other people as parents because of what they do.
They're not you, and you're not them. You haven't been through what they've been through with their kid. It literally is, you don't know me, you don't know my struggle.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And I'm not mad at the parents for the kids, jumping all around. I mean, yeah, they should probably try something a little bit different. Maybe they're scared because they've been criticized by other parents on,
Exactly.
"Oh, don't spank your kids. Oh, no.
They'll turn out to be murderers.
My mommy group said, that's bad. You can't do that. Mommy group says no." So they may be afraid to do it, and then their kids cussing at them in the middle of Walmart, looking like a friggin' thug, and the poor woman or poor dad is just sitting there going, "I don't know what to do."
And then later in life, when that kid grows up to be a screw-up, they wonder, where did I go wrong?
Exactly.
Because, like I said, there's a thing called too much and there's a thing called not enough. Like I said, we all knew those kids in high school that got abused, basically, by their parents, and they sucked. They were douchebags, and they're still living in the same place. They're still pieces of crap as adults. And then you look at the kids who got away with everything, and they're douchebag. They grew up to be disrespectful little turds, and they're the people that when you meet them, you just want to hit them in the face.
Yeah.
But then you meet normally functioning people like myself, like Clint, like...
We're normal?
To an extent.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
But, yeah, compliment's a compliment. But you meet people that are respectful, and those are the people that got the right amount. Those are the people whose parents raised them right. They may not be billionaires or anything like that, but they're doing all right. They're doing what works for them, and they're happy. Those are the people that got the right amount. Their parents did a good job. They did what they thought was right, and it turned out to work.
And speaking of bad parenting, rap music. I don't even listen to rap music anymore because of what it's gone into.
If you look at Clint's MP3 player, it's rap music from like, what do you say, the early 80s up to like the mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
And some of the 2000s.
Yeah, I got some of the new stuff. Some of the new stuff that comes out is decent. But for the most part, it's just degraded itself. All music has, really, but rap music has seriously degraded itself. Whenever it first came out, rap music first came out on the scene, you know, it told a story. It had a fun time.
There was a point.
There was a point to it. You know, look at early Dr. Dre. They told a story. You know, they told a whole story. Look at Regulate by Warren G and Nate Dogg. I know that came out a little bit later. That was kind of more recent than the startings of rap. But it told a story.
Yeah.
Nowadays
you got rappers like Chief Keef, I don't even know who that is, and Lil Wayne, and all they rap about is how rich I am, and how many bitches I get, and how much money I got, and how much better than you I am.
And rappers, please, stop doing songs about dances you want people to do that don't make no sense. I was so tired of...
I don't know what the Dougie is still. I still don't know what that is.
It's some kind of movement.
That's nice. That's
but then you got the shoulder lean, you got the stanky leg, you got the soldier boy. You know, granted, whenever rap first came out, it was getting popular. Tag team had Butterfly and a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah,
I understand that you know, you're gonna have it a little bit, but really the stanky leg is just leaning to the side a little bit and shaking your leg.
I gotta say, and I'm gonna say his name, and it's gonna piss people off, but I don't care. I like Eminem.
Yeah.
Because Eminem is like the only guy that is in the music industry right now that is a rapper that still raps about stuff that matters. He still has a point. He never once says, I have so much more money than you and you suck for it.
And while a lot of his songs do get a little bit crazy and a little bit weird.
If you listen to some of his interviews, there's two different rappers when it comes to Marshall Mathers. You got Eminem and you have Slim Shady. Marshall Mathers and Eminem, they talk about things that matter, about deep stuff and experiences that he's had. Slim Shady, he's just crazy. He'll go off and rap about random stuff.
Yeah.
But that's for the fun side. But it still is relevant information, basically.
And I'm sorry, Lil Wayne, I don't know who wrote Your Thesaurus, but not every word in the English language rhymes with the N-word. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And that's the way it is, man. It's degraded itself to the point of where it's not even enjoyable anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't even talk about anything. Like the last good song that I listened to that came out as far as rap was Macklemore's Thrift Shop.
Yeah.
And that's just because it was funny.
It's catchy.
It's very catchy. But it's one of those things where it's like, why are we even still funding all this? Because it's just nonsense. If I wanted to hear somebody talk about how much better somebody else has it, I would go to my mom's house and listen to why I'm not as good as my sister.
There you go. If I wanted to hear it, I would just hear stories of my brother.
Yeah.
I love you, Mark. I really do.
Like, I like hearing stories about my siblings, but, well, your sister graduated college with a 4-year degree. You dropped out after the first semester drunk. Oh, well.
Thanks. This is the family that had the pool going of whether or not he would knock someone up before he got out of high school. He didn't. They all lost, but he's still not sure how much money everybody lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that money went. I don't know if they gave it back to each other, but I think the worst part of it was the pool was actually started by my grandmother.
And they all bet against you.
Yeah, I don't think one person had my back. I was like, if I lost, how are you going to pay that out? Are you just going to give the money back to everybody? I don't know. It was a lose-lose situation for the pool. I think they just did it just for the shits and giggles.
It's kind of messed up.
It is, but I love them.
That's evil.
It is. All right, guys, this is going to be our last commercial break for the evening, so sit tight. We'll be right back.
Is your love life getting stale? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Are you lonely all the time? Can men just not compete anymore? Well, good news. Strap yourself into the Husqvarna Lady Pro 3000. The Husqvarna Lady Pro 3000 will support you. It will hold you up. You know why? It's got a leather molded seat to support you in your time of need. The Husqvarna Lady Pro 3000 can do everything that a man can't. Comes with a fancy schmancy new school 7.5 Biggs and Stanton horsepower engine. And it's a beautiful machine. And it's also now machine washable.
Question. So how does the Husqvarna Lady Pro compare to, let's say, other women's marital aids in the market.
Well, the Husqvarna Lady Pro 3000 doesn't just compare, honey. It completely blows them out of the water. With its new and improved pull start system. Comes with 4 grip handles, so you can get from different angles at it. And it has a 4-gallon gas tank for those extended periods of need.
Well, how do I find this? Is it in my local store?
Not yet. It hasn't been approved by any major corporations. However, if you go to our website, lonelyladies3000.com, you can order one now for 19 easy payments of $76.43. We do accept Visa and MasterCard.
Warning, Lady Pro 3000 may only be used out of doors. Please do not use inside. Also, Lady Pro 3000 has not been approved by FDA or any other entity for that matter to be safe and effective when using it for self-pleasure.
The Husqvarna Lady Pro 3000. Help yourself so we don't have to.
Alright, speaking of sex toys, seeing as how our sponsors wanted to throw that one out there.
God, is it like a chainsaw? With a giant marital aid strapped onto the end of it?
I'm assuming it said it's got a seat to it, so
that's so scary.
I'm kind of curious for the prototype to come out on that.
I gotta say, when's the release date?
I don't know.
The release date is next week.
No.
Give them a look. Hit them up on the internet.
Remember to check online. Yeah, so speaking of that, I had heard earlier today, Misty was telling me that this guy has like sexual relationships with pool toys.
What?
Yeah, it's, he dates them, takes them out on dates and dinners. I'm not sure.
Like a noodle?
I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna have to look it up. But apparently he has like some sort of pink dragon that he sleeps with at night. I don't know if it's inflatable.
One of the little floaties.
I don't know if it's like the little ring that goes around your waist with a little duck head popping up. I don't know. That would be creepy. But
I think all possibilities of that situation would be creepy.
Yeah, nothing about that's right. But weird sex fetishes. Where did they come from? Why did who looked at something and said,
okay,
I'd like to stick my penis in it?
have you heard of the guy that has a serious relationship with his car? I know in episode 1 we mentioned that a guy's car is his baby. This dude took it a little far. There are videos of him on the internet sitting under the car making out with the bumper.
Yeah.
Come on, really?
He had to learn to let it cool off first before, intercourse. He got third-degree burns on his woo-ha.
It tends to happen. It shouldn't, but it does.
That's that old catalytic converter right there, boy.
That platinum burn. No, but like you said, I don't know where that would come from. What makes you go, they came out with a new product. It's a butt plug with a horsetail on it.
Yeah, what the heck is up with that, dude?
I don't know.
Look it up. It's a thing on the internet, and it's real. That's the scary part. It's real, and they actually have advertisements for it. So it's why? I mean, nothing about that is gonna. And I found out.
Do you like put it in and then have them prance around the room?
It's a thing called pony play, is what it is.
For the bronies.
I'm assuming it's kind of part of that.
If you don't know what a brony is, look them up.
No, don't.
No, don't.
That's a bad time. That's another thing. Why are they making like sexual fantasy shows of kids shows?
I don't get it. Have you seen all the fan fiction for like Frozen?
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
It's terrible.
Like, I don't get what is wrong with some people in that, but
I get Rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, there's a porn of it. But come on, there's a line.
But yeah, I mean, there's people like the furries. The furries, what the hell? I'm gonna dress up in a mascot uniform and go out in the middle of the desert, do some acid, and
have sex with stuff
through my mascot uniform.
Yeah.
They actually caught Albert the alligator down there one day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah, it really makes sense.
Yeah, it's Florida. What are you going to do?
The gators are a little weird. Yeah, boom, that just happened.
Oh. We just lost like 4 viewers.
Oh no. Okay,
Sorry, gators.
No, we're not. Another one is the anime fetishes now. Like the full-size pillows that have an anime character printed on them. There are pictures of people like at college with these, and they're all standing in the corner in a circle. 2 of them are smiling, going, "Yeah, there you go, get it," while one of them is making out with a pillow.
Yeah, it's a pillow.
What?
It's a pillow with a painted Japanese cartoon girl on it, and you're just sitting there going, where did the world go wrong? What happened here?
You know what it is? His parents didn't spank him enough.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, that happened. I just don't get it, man. Some fetishes, I can kind of sort of see.
Nope.
Not necessarily sympathize with, but sort of see. And like the most vague
example?
To a small itty bitty little amount.
I'm about to lose a little respect for you right now, aren't I?
Probably not, because I'm not saying I do this.
Okay.
I don't. But something that's gotten big is the bondage shit.
50 Shades of Lavender.
To an extent.
That's the gay version.
If you've got a Vietnamese sex wheel in your room, and if you don't know what that is, you're not ready. If you've got that in your room, that's too much. Or you have one of those swings in your room, that's not okay. Or you dress up in a gimp suit. No.
A little bit of tie up with the tie kind of thing.
Yeah, or, tying somebody up, that's not that bad. But I'm sorry. I just go back to taking a butt plug and sticking it up there and it's got a horsetail on it. I can't get past that. That's so bad.
It's so wrong.
You can get them in different hair colors.
Oh, yeah.
Like for different horses.
Yeah.
What?
So you can identify each other.
Oh, my God. No.
What are we doing? What are we even doing now?
What is this world?
Guys, I'm sorry. That's just, if you have any of these, I'm sorry. But
you're weird.
You need help, man.
They have doctors for that.
They do. They got pills and everything.
Can you imagine the psychiatrist session? Okay, and what are we here for today? Well, I just can't get enough of every time I see a horse. I just want to go jump the fence and ram it home. Okay.
You imagine the concerned parent with the dude with the pillow? Jeffrey, your father and I would like to talk to you about the little pillow thing you got going.
You leave her alone!
Mom, shut up. It's not a pillow. Her name is Ayana, and she's special.
And she understands me.
She does me, and I love her, and she tells me things about the world that you won't.
What happens if the paint fades on one of those pillows, or it gets a hole poked in it? Do they stitch it back up and move on? Or?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for one of those nut jobs to bring one into like an ER somewhere.
Help! She's not breathing!
Please save her. She's the love of my life. I'll do anything. Do you need my blood? Sir, do you
know that this is a pillow?
She's not a pillow. She's a human being. I asked her if I could smoke in bed. She said it was fine. I didn't mean to set her on fire. Well, sir, she's made of fluff.
Sir, I'm pretty sure you're going to want to go to a tailor shop or something for this.
I mean, is there a seamstress in your neighborhood, son? Or
somebody that is good with a needle and thread that can fix your problem? I don't know.
Yeah, he's walking back into the hospital. Do you mind if I could check on my woman? You do know she is made out of polyester fibers. Yeah, I figured that's why she burns so easy.
You do know that you dropped her off like 3 days ago, so it's pretty much trash. We threw her away.
Yeah.
You can hear the sound of his heart break.
No! Alright, you guys, that's all the time we got for today. I'm glad you stuck around with us.
Because it got a little weird there at the end.
Yeah, that's...
Because now a lot of people are probably going to go, I'm going to Google search weird fetishes. Don't do that. For the love of God. Value your sanity? Don't do it.
Alright, guys. Continue to tell your friends about us. Play it at work. Play it at home. Play it in your car. Play it for random strangers passing by.
Don't play it for your children.
No. Don't play it for your children.
It's a bad time. And we're not liable.
We are not. Continue to press that like button.
Hit that subscribe. Watch the videos.
Share with your friends.
Tell all the people.
Tell the world. Spread the word. We're getting better. We're coming back next week for episode 4. We'll see you then.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been Murica Radio.
Good night. God bless.